VTubers are so weird. Streamers are weird in general, and YouTubers aren't really any different. But VTubers are a special kind of weird. Mostly it's the lingering effects of an origin in Japanese idol culture. But that's not all there is to it. Especially since the practice has spread far beyond corporate anime girls singing and dancing. I don't really know much about that stuff. I never wanted to be a VTuber exactly. But here I am. I made this model myself. In Vroid Studio. It was just so I could have some kind of face on screen. It's not perfect, but I've seen worse. Regardless, the general design is mine. I wasn't even going to have bangs at first. But I was sculpting the hair and I accidentally made this covering the eyes thing happen. I thought it was funny and I never looked back. Anyone remember all that fuss about some VTuber copying Shy Lily's design? Apparently that ended up being intentional. Not that I care. But it's one of those things you end up hearing about, whether you want to or not. There's always someone upset about copying or potential perceived copying, especially in artist circles. I think it's an insecurity thing. Anyway, the other day on Twitter, susu.jpg started a new account. It seems to be her presenting a character that has hair similar to mine. I'm not trying to say anything more than that. I just noticed that the hair looks similar. I have no idea what her plans are for that account or character. Maybe it's just a random wig? But I noticed there's a profile picture. It is well drawn and could be easily mistaken for me. This isn't a call out or anything. I've always felt relatively positive about her, for the most part. Even before she was an internet personality. I don't know how much she still draws. But probably more than me. Way back when, on a site that shall not be named, I knew her as an artist. This was back before she got into modeling. I remember she had this slogan for it. Lewds not nudes. Because, you know. Anyway, I would be surprised if she had ever noticed me. Especially back then. I doubt we ever interacted in any meaningful way. I'm sure this similar design is a coincidence. I'm not trying to say anyone copied anything. But I do know that my model would look even more similar to that picture than it does now, if only I were better at making models. Except I would probably be wearing a fancy dress. I'm a fan of EGL and that sort of thing. But who am I anyway? I'm nobody. Never was anybody and never will be.